Hello, good viewers. You are highly welcome. And let's see how we are going to solve this beautiful, equation here. So now, before we start begin to solve, if you are just watching my video for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. Then hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime I upload new content. Okay. So do share this to your colleagues too. They can also benefit from it. So let me start. So now I can rewrite this equation as having x to power 3, okay, then this will be to power 2, to power 3 rather, because 3 times 3 must give you 9. Then minus, we can have this to be x to power 3, then to power 2. The idea is that I want something that will be common, okay, so that's why I put x to power 3 inside. So I put x to power 3 inside, right, because it's only 3 times 3 can give us 9. So I believe you understand what I'm saying. So we have 18. So now from there, the next thing we are going to do is, after this, we can see we have something common here. So let me introduce, that is, let a equals x to power 3. If a equals x to power 3, it means I will replace x to power 3 by a in this equation. So this is going to be a to power 3, okay, minus a to power 2 equals 18. Now I believe you are getting what I'm doing. So now from here, so what we are going to do is that you see that we have common factor here. Don't forget that the x we are looking for, x must belong to the set of real numbers, okay. So therefore, let's see how we are going to do that. So we can actually factorize a. Here we can have this to be a squared dot a minus a squared equals 18. So here a squared common, so we factorize a squared out. We have a here, then minus 1 equals what? Equals 18. So now from there you can see this left hand side is in a factored form of this. So therefore, can we write this 18 also in a factored form? So we have a squared, then a minus 1 equals 9 times 2. Okay, so since we have 9 times 2 will give us 18. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to see how we can do comparison here. So now doing comparison here, so we can see that a squared is greater than a minus 1. Or let's see a square is greater than a minus 1. So now I want us to prove that. So let's say a equals 4, for instance, okay. So now if you want to know a square, now a square is going to be 4 square, and that will give us 16. Do you understand now? So now another thing is that let's use for a minus 1. If a is 4, we have 4 minus 1, and the result is going to give us 3. So you can see that 16 is greater than 3. So which is that a square is greater than what? A minus 1. So for that, so we're going to replace by comparison now, okay, by comparison, we're going to compare that a square, okay, is equals 9, okay, and a minus 1 equals what? Equals 2. So now you can see we are getting something nice. So from here, so now if a square equals to 9, so try to get rid of these 2. We are going to take the square root of a and the both side, that is 9 plus or minus. So this, we cancel this, we have a to be equals the square root of 9 is 3, that plus 3 on, then also here a equals 2 plus 1, then a equals 3. So I have a equals 3, a equals 3. So this is a equals 3 or minus 3. So here is also a equals to 3. So we don't need to write it 2 times, right? So now from there, the next thing we are going to do is, so we need to recall that a equals what? X to power 3. So we mentioned that earlier, that a is to be x to power 3, if you remember. So this from here, do you understand now? So from there, you're going to see that we have what? A equals to x to power 3. So now when a equals 3, So this implies that a 3 equals x to the power 3. So we're going to see that x to the power 3 equals 3. So now what do we do to get rid of this 3 here? So we're going to cube roots both sides. Cube roots of both sides. Do you understand? So this, we actually cancel this. We have x equals. So now we have this to be, you can write it as 3 to the power 1 over 3. You put 3 here, that is cube. So we have one of the solution. Okay, we have one of the solution to be x equals 3 to power 1 over 3. Then let's check for the other one when x equals, when a equals minus 3. What are you going to get? You're going to see that you're going to have x3 equals minus 3. Do you understand? So if x3 equals minus 3, okay, so the cube of a number can actually give us negative, so that's not a problem there. So therefore the same thing, we take the cube of both sides. We have minus 3. So now this, we cancel this, we have x equals, so the cube of minus 3 will give us minus 3 then. So this is the second possible solution we can have. But now we want to check whether this and the other one we got, which is x equals 3 to the power 1 over 3, to check whether they satisfy the equation. So let's see what we are going to do. So we're going to do check. So to do the check, so now let's bring this. If s equals 3 to the power 1 over 3, okay, so we can have this to be, let's bring the equation 9 minus x to the power 6 equals 18. That is the equation given to us. So now whenever we see this 3, x we replace with 3 to the power, we have 3 to the power 1 over 3, then raised to the power 9 minus 3 to the power 1 over 3 raised to the power 6. So we want to know whether it's going to give us 18, or let's say we have 18. We want to see whether all of this will also be 18. So now from there you can see the power, we multiply the power, we have 3 to the power, this will be 9 over 3 minus 3 to the power 6 over 3 equals what? Equals 18. So this will be 9 divided by 3 is 3. You have 3 to the power 3 minus 6 divided by 3 is 2 equals what? Equals 18. Then 3 to the power 3 will give us 27 minus 3 to the power 2 will give us 9 equals 18. So 27 minus 9 will give us 18. You can see that we have it to be 18. So now let's check the second one. Check the second one. So if s equals minus 3 1 over 3, so the same thing, minus 3, this will be 9 over 3 minus 3 6 over what? 6 over 3 equals 18. So now here minus 3, 9 divided by 3 will give us what? So 9 divided by 3, we are going to be having 3 minus here minus 3, 6 divided by 3 will give us 2. We want to see whether it's going to give us 18. So minus 3 to the power 3, we are going to have minus 27. Then here we are going to be having minus, originally minus 3 raised to the power 2, that will give us 9. Do you understand now? Equals 18. So now from there you can see that minus 27 minus what? Minus 9 will give us minus 36. We have minus 36. So we show that minus 36 is not equals what? It's not equals to 18. So therefore the real solution we have is x equals 3 to the power 1 over 3. Okay, so that's the end of the class. If you find the class very interesting, do not hesitate to follow subscribe to our channel, hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime you upload any content. Bye bye.